If you missed my last video, I recently picked up a Leica M4, and one accessory that I really wanted to get for it was an external light meter. It's crazy, there's so many options on the market, it's overwhelming, but the one that really caught my eye was the one from Reflx Lab. Not gonna lie, it was mainly due to the price. $50 seemed pretty reasonable compared to the other options, so I decided to do some digging. I ended up getting in touch with Reflx Lab and they were down to send me a free copy. They wanted me to use it on my new Leica and give my honest thoughts, so that's basically what this video is all about. With that said, they did not get to see the video prior to release, and all the thoughts, of course, are my own. So get this, I hadn't shot a single roll through my Leica, so my brother was in town and we all decided to go up to Sequoia National Park just for like a day trip and hike. So I brought my my camera and I brought the light meter. I was shooting portrait 160 and we just very casually, you know, just enjoying the day hiking. So I'm gonna let those clips roll right now. I'm gonna show you guys all the photos that I took, and then we'll kind of go more in depth about this light meter afterwards. Three, two, one. Trees trailing. 3, 2, 1. You know, this is where you put the voiceover. And this, guys, is where I realized I took 5 photos with the lens cap on. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you shoot Leica. Now the photos are gonna turn out better since you're doing them twice. Rangefinder
rangefinder problem, bro. Quarter round action. Oh my god, don't get that. Actually, that'll be a good reminder for the video. Shooting with a rangefinder. Make sure the lens cap. Get a little POV. POV, you forgot your lens cap. Make sure we got the lens cap off.
First of all, let's talk about the build. So this thing just looks really beautiful. I mean, look at this finish on it. It's got like this silver sort of satin look. Matches the paint of the Leica really well, and so does the black. It just fits this camera like really nice. It almost looks like it was made for this camera. I gotta say, like, their quality control is pretty good too, because like when I got this thing out of the box, there was not a single scratch on it. It was perfect. Like, I've never bought something or gotten something that was perfect out of the box. It's been a while, like I've gotten some stuff, but lately feel like the craftsmanship on everything is just kind of like a little subpar. It wasn't like it used to be, but this thing came perfect. Another thing about the build that I really like are the clicks. The clicks are very premium, you could say. It doesn't just feel like some cheap toy that you got, you know? The clicks feel nice and pronounced. So I'm gonna see if you guys can hear those right here. So on the back here, you've got this nice cold shoe mount, and then you got your battery compartment here. It takes a CR1632. Easy to find at your local store. They're pretty much everywhere. So guys, when it comes to the function of this thing, it's really easy to use. So to turn it on, you just press this button right here. So I'm gonna do that so you guys can see how fast it turns on. Boom, and you're ready to go. That's what I really love about this thing, because it is a spot meter. It's not continuously reading. So like if you want to change, you know, you're looking at a different scene, you're going to press the button and it's going to give you a reading. So it's not going to be one of those where you're, you know, it's continuously reading. The other thing I want to mention too is that, you know, this thing shuts off after a certain amount of time. It's not right away, but it doesn't stay on forever. So you might shoot a scene, walk around, and then when you look down, it's off. But you saw how fast the startup time is. So that's really important, I think, if it's going to turn off. The other good thing about that is the battery life on this thing is probably gonna last like a year, maybe more, and that's kind of what they say on their website. So to me, that's better than having sort of like a USB charging system. It's just, I don't know, it's more things you have to carry around, and me personally, I'm trying to keep this like really lightweight, so I don't want to carry cords. I don't want to carry like the blocks that go into the wall. You know, just give me something with a battery. I'll have another one in my bag and call it a day. So if you hold this button right here, it's gonna bring up the exposure compensation. So that's pretty cool. I think that's like a premium feature on a light meter that's priced at this price point. So you can go back, and then if you hold this one, that's where you can mess around with your ISO. So you can see like the screen is pretty nice. It's very responsive to your button presses. And then if you hold this one, it's just gonna turn it off. If you want to toggle in between aperture and shutter priority modes, you're going to use this button right here and just double click it, and you can see that it's switching in between the two. So overall, the function of this thing is really good, and looking at the scans, you know, the scans came out exactly as you would expect. Like with any sort of light meter, they all came as I thought they would come as far as exposure goes. Like the exposure was on point. If anything was under or over, it was my own fault because I was probably pointing it at something that I didn't want. You know, I wasn't trying to expose, let's say for the shadows, but I accidentally pointed it at that. Therefore I got something that wasn't what I was looking for. So it's all my fault for the ones that didn't work out, which was only a few. I just wasn't being careful because I was really tired hiking all day. So yeah, real quick before we get to my concluding thoughts, I just wanted to put this on the camera to show you how easy it is and how nice it looks. So you just push it on like that, and we are good to go. So it actually fits nice and snug, especially on the Leica M4, which is sick because I don't want this thing sliding off, falling and disappearing. Like, I want it to stay. So there it is. Yeah, it looks really, really good. This is what it looks like from the front. It's very sleek, and that's what I love about it. Like, it's unobtrusive even on the camera. Like, you don't even feel that it's there. It doesn't sort of like, you know, get in the way or feel like it's too bulky. Like, the profile of it is perfect, and the fact that it's in line with sort of the cold shoe and it's out of the way. Like, this was very well done. The changes or sort of innovations that I might make to this light meter all have to do with convenience, and they weren't like an issue on the light meter itself. Like, I never, you know, was thinking about these things as I was shooting, or you know, thought that they were sort of like a hindrance to my shooting, but I thought that they could be nice. So one of those things would be moving the screen to have it sort of on the back, so that you can, you know, look through your rangefinder, right, and then you can pull it away and see what your reading is instead of having to turn the camera. That would be nice. Again, like I said, it's a convenience thing, but it again, that would also make the price and probably the size of the product change. Both of them would get bigger. So I'm cool with the price and the size, and I don't want it to get bigger. So I think I'll just keep, you know, I would just like it as it is. For $50 and free shipping, I gotta say, you know, that's a pretty darn good deal for a light meter that's built super well and works just like any other light meter would. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like, if you want the feature I talked about, you know, having the screen on the other side, there's other products out there for that. But when it comes to shooting film, like, you're already on a budget, and to spend so much money on this little thing that goes on top of your camera to read light, when you can get something that does the exact same thing for half the price, I don't know. That's just me. But that's the reason I even looked at this light meter, is because the price point made sense. You know, everything is so hyperinflated these days that it's hard to buy stuff because it's just so expensive. So the value you're getting for this product is actually really, really high, and I'm quite surprised that they're offering it at this price point. So you should really consider this one if you're looking for a light meter. That's pretty much it for this one, guys. I really thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, this channel would be sort of nothing. So I really appreciate all the support, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss some of the new videos that'll be coming out. Got some stuff on the Leica, got some stuff on some new products that I've been sent. It should be a lot of fun. You know, you guys should get out there, go and shoot some sick photos, enjoy the weekend that's coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.